What's up, inner tubers? We are long overdue for some lit learning. Alright, so I just went back and looked at the last video, and it was the wee hours of day 73. So that means that 16 days and about 2.5 hours have passed, give or take. So you may ask, well, what the hell? Why haven't you been recording? Well, let me tell you why. So I figured out where the other traders were. I have not gone to find them because all three of the other traders are kind of down in, yeah, I'm just going to keep going there. Like, there's like one like down here, and then I'm just kind of ballparking like a couple here. I can't even scroll any farther down. That's it. They're all the way down at the bottom of the map. Too far, too far. I also figured out the trader that we had found, that second one that we got cheaty for. So we knew this one, and then if we cut this way, it's Rashma. It turns out I can leave here around this time of day, or even later, hit both traders, and make it back with a couple hours to spare. So I've done that every other day. We'll talk about this stuff in a second. I've done that every other day for the last 16 days. That's how long it takes the trades to reset. In between, I've been grinding. How do I get in here? Lots of metal, because I've been just smashing the hell out of some resource boulders. This situation is finally looking up. What's in here? Nothing. What's in here? Nothing. What's in here? Plenty. Oh, there's some more concrete. And there's lots of stone already in there. This one is probably going to be identical. Yeah, identical. At least this number is. These are probably the same. What else? So here is what I did. Let's go this way. No. And it's a beautiful morning. We'll go this way. We'll do it like a soul. You can kind of see some things up there have changed. This is probably, is my light on? My light's on. Here's the big reveal. And oh my God, it took forever to tear all of this stuff out. Oh my God, it would take me all night. So there was, block where those pipes are, block to the ceiling. It's just 9 blocks, right? But it would take me all night to knock those out. So, but I did it. So here we have, we'll call it the living room. All right. And then over this way, we have a kitchen that I still needed rotate to find. Let's turn this off. We've got lighting, so we've got a little dining room over here. The pipes are just, I don't know. I just thought it looked neat, and it added some visual interest. We went with the double stove, made a little range hood style thing. We got the fancy Frigidator. These are the pipe caps that I just threw up there, cuz. So now we got to pick. I'd like to go brass, but I noticed. Yeah, okay, so that works, but I feel like in the kitchen it should be tall, and I haven't been able to find a tall one. But look at, they don't cover the holes up properly. But I think we're going to do it anyway. Oh, I have several of them. All right. Oh, and I found a fuse box. Where do you think the panel box, the fuse box should go? A lot of times they're in the kitchen. So there we go. Fuse box. Excuse me. My nose is suddenly full of snot. So this is just another door into the dining room. Oh, and these are actually all cabinets, just all facing in the same direction, so that you had this kind of look here, because that just works like a pantry kind of thing. And then that one over there, that's the game cabinet. That's where we keep the board games that we play on the table here. You just you got to role play that. Over here we have a little office. It's got its everything. Most things have their own light. This room's still kind of dark. But just a little office, really not much going on. And then up in here, we have our bedroom. This is actually my spawn bed now. It's a pretty empty room. And then we have a bathroom. I still need to get my hands on a medicine cabinet, which I'll probably put right there, but I haven't been able to find one. Maybe stick a small, trash can over in the corner. And then, oh, don't mind him. He's dead drunk. That's where we keep our rotting flesh. So just a little powder room here. Yeah, dead drunk. Rough night for that guy. All right, so moving on, you probably saw so this is how we get up to the farm now. And we've made it this far with the poo dirt. So we've got a full row of corn, full row of potatoes, and then a row and a half of chrysanthemum. Looks like most everything's all growed up. Just some spare bits and bobs right here, and then we put a railing on it so we couldn't fall off, which is handy. You'll notice there's nothing here. I figured out that because it's underneath this, we can't put anything there. So that's a thing. But this is plenty of crops. I'm never going to use all this stuff. I'm sitting on a stockpile of like 100 plus of, I think, everything here, which is way more than we need. And then out here, oh, and I set the vending machine in, and I stuck this small engine in it. I just want to see if it sells, if it disappears. It's just a doo-doo small engine, and I want to see what happens. Nope, that's what I meant to do. Close that. Get our pistola, and finally, so there's the biggest clue right there. The asphalt is done. Is all done. And if you look around, oh damn it, there's a ladder missing right there. I had a wandering horde came from that direction and went that direction, and one got stuck there and he broke that. So reinforced concrete. Hey pig. Bang, bang. Oh, I missed. That was a terrible shot. Bang, bang. Hey, get out of bang. Ta-da. Reinforced concrete all the way around the inside. Reinforced concrete all the way around the outside. There is still a little bit of work to do in here, but reinforced concrete everywhere. And then I tore out what used to be the old decorations. This is complete now. And then another thing I did that I think made a nice touch is all of these lights were all here, but they didn't all work. Every light works now, even including these street lights. Everything got replaced with actual functioning lights. So all of the lights are on now, and that looks awesome. It really does. It's super cool. Let's go gut a pig. Let's butcher the bacon. Hey bacon, you been butchered. Get out of here. What else? I mean, I kind of think that's it, but yeah, that took 16 in-game days. Oh, yeah, you probably already saw it. Steel all the way up. All the spikes are steel, and then a ring of polished steel at the level that the zombies actually hit it. So, no, I can't go up that ladder because it's broken. Hoi. Yep, we'll go this away. And then we hit this, and we go down here. So these are the ones that they're always hitting, is right here. And then I think we still, oh, you know what, I stuck the rest of the zit cream in one of these cabinets in here. I think it's right here. Yep, so that's our spare zit cream. Not quite enough to do another round, and I don't know if I will, because these are really the only ones that they actually hit. There's a couple of little things, but I think aside from like that, there was a couple, one or two here, just, like little bitty dents. That business. I mean, there's still a couple of little things, but it's done. One of the little things that does need to get done, I'll show you. We will probably do that today. We got to go all the way up to the tippy-yippity top. And then each of these has a spotlight on it. Should? Yeah. Not all of these are real spotlights, but I think if we pick it up and then put it back... Uh-oh. Can we pick this up or did we break it? Oh, we did pick it up. Sweet. So now if we put it down, oh, I missed it. It was right there. And then we can turn them on. All right, so we got to do that on all four corners. So let's do that. Did I miss any other lights up here? I hadn't actually been up here yet. Is there any other? Okay, no other lights up here. Cool. So I feel like there may be a couple of missing spotlights when I was trying to light that stuff up down there. I've looked around for them. I don't know what I did with them. How did that get damaged? That's cray-cray. That's bananas in pajamas. All right, let's run over to here. Oh, man, it's so much concrete, but it looks awesome now that it's all concrete. Double layer concrete. Holy cow. Oh, yeah, and we're still missing a door over here. I suppose I should put one in just so it's consistent. They've mostly broken that stuff out right here on their own. And then I think I just knocked one or two more out to make it look uniform. So that could maybe use a tweak. We'll just go up to this one now. I think this might be one of the ones that's missing. Oh, he's been sitting up here so long. He found some new stuff. Hey, buddy, let me out. Okay, so yeah, this makes me feel like I'm gonna break it. It needs a wrenching animation. Zip, boom, shalack, lack. And then, yep. Bang. Click, turn it on. Alright, so we need to go that away. Can we get cray-cray? If I land on this... Oh, nope, that didn't work. Oh, well. Dang it, broke my leg. Alright, we won't do that again. But now we're smarter. And if you ever live in a prison, now you know you can't make that jump. Hey, half man, you got stuff? Plus legs? Oh, okay. Sold. This is the one that we stole, isn't it? So we're gonna have to make one for here. Okay, that's if we only gotta make one, that's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, we can do this jump. Although it hurts now since our leg's busted. So these back ones you gotta go in from the bottom. Oh, hey. Up, I say, up. Ascend. Man, there's random broken blocks. What about you? Okay, you're still empty. So I spend enough time up here, I guess. And they're on the outside corners? Yeah. Alrighty. Let's break this one out. Oh, and that stuff's all, none of it's steel, but it's all second level scrap now. It may be a little damaged. Those spikes get a lot of action, and those spikes are typically left to do all the work on their own. Bang. Click. Alright. So we can go this way. Head down here, get a splint, and figure out what we need to make... Oh, and we gotta put the meats away. Figure out what we need to make a spotlight. It shouldn't be hard. We're pretty good shape on all those types of things. Let's see, that's gonna go in there. Oh, we should have stowed that elsewhere. Where would all these extra bits and bobs go? Miscellaneous? Yeah, so here's some of the other stuff I came up with, and there just wasn't a good spot to put any of it. So we didn't put it anywhere. And let's see, nail goes in there. Lead and shotgun shells go there. This is there. And then, let me see, we need a battery. I'm going to try and guess everything we need. And just ignore them down there. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. We need that. We need that. We need electronics, electricals, maybe some plastic, probably some forged irons. And let's try mobile. What did we miss? Headlight. What are we missing? Oh, scrap iron, not forged iron. That was close. That was real close. There we go. All right, 23 seconds. Easy peasy. And then that goes back there. All of this stuff goes in there. See, they're dying. They're dying just fine on their own. This putting these planks down, the catwalks, resounding success. I can pretty much ignore every once in a while if I get over here. I think they see me through that, but you can ignore it. I really don't. There you go. Everything down there is dead, and then we just go down there and collect all the goodies for freezies. Let's go see what they gave us. And then I think I've got one more thing to show you. Where'd it go? Where does the body? There's no body. That's strange. Ow. They're very sharp. Really? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we need a splint. Alright, let's get back in here. Get a splint. Turn that light off because it's very bright. We don't have any splints. I think I sold them all, because they're just easy enough to make one if you need one. So we need some of that, and we need some of that, and then we can make a splint. A splint, yes please. Put that back, put that back, use that. And I've been saving all the good stuff I found at the trader on zombies, or where else, from crates, loot crates. This is all the goodies. So we have a chainsaw. We had 2 chainsaws, extra chainsaw blade. We have another nail gun. And now that you know, we'll switch. Actually, let's put all this stuff away. It all goes over here with the building tools. We'll put all of it. Some random building stuff. This is actually that black couch. I was hesitant to make it, but it had the pieces I wanted, so I did. Turns out that is the black leather couch. And I think that might be the complete update. That's what's happened over the last 16 days of in-game time, and over the last week and a half, I think, of real time. You know, those 16 game days, those are 50-minute days, so that's to, carry the 15-ish hours, maybe a little less, I don't know. But I put in a lot of work and just put my head down and just went to town. So we need to figure out, there's been some talk about Alpha 16. Sounds like it is going to be sooner than later. The developer laid pretty good odds that by July 4th it will be out of experimental, which means it will be in experimental before that. And this is what still needs to be sorted out. I still don't have a damn auger. So I'm still having to tear all this stuff out by hand. But what I want to do, that's why none of this stuff got fixed, is I think I want to tear out that one. Maybe not that one because it's got the light in front of it. But these 3, I want to tear all 3 of those out. And then we need to put that block back. But then, that comes out and this stuff comes out. But it just takes so long, and frankly, I'm a little tired. Can we get him from here? Let's see. Bang! Bang! Love it. Man, I'm tired of smacking concrete. It took so long, just unbelievably long to knock all that stuff out. It was ridiculous. So I'm kind of feeling, and you can see it in the title, I feel like the prison's done. I mean, that's just knocking a couple walls out. If I don't actually do it, I'm not fussed. It's done. Everything's concrete. All the lights are fixed. All the spikes are steel. We didn't fill in that farm, but damn, that's a lot of poo dirt. We made a huge farm. All the lights, um, the kill pit, it's all steeled up. It's even got the zit cream in there. I mean, that's the high end shit. We got the polychrome, biatch. It's it's done. Castle Grimy is complete. At least that 98, 99% complete. Oh, that's another thing I got to do. I tore some of those out. They used to look like that, and I tore them out to put the blocks in because of the way the kitchen lined up. But I've realized it looks silly from outside, and it doesn't really matter from the inside. So it's those that you got to duck to see. I heard glass break. So I think I could put that back, and then back there, like you can't even tell. So I'm gonna knock those back out, which just 4 more blocks of reinforced concrete they got to knock out by hand because I still can't find a goddamn order. I never did finish looting this town either. So I don't know how many more episodes we're gonna have of the old Lich learning. I've spoken with Mr. Lich, not specifically about this series recently, but he knows the game now. He still learns things here and there. But this series was all about teaching Mr. Lich how to play this game. Mr. Lich knows how to play this game now. I don't know what's left. I tackled this. I wanted to finish it, and I feel like I did it. We did it. We converted the prison into a functional base. Towards the end, I'm a little conflicted about we actually moved our base out there. But this is our base. This is definitely our base. I like how this ended up. I tried really hard to get a TV in here. But you can't do them on the corner walls. And then I couldn't put a TV in here because these are actually plates. So I can't put a block against it. It would look silly to have the TV over there. It felt like, TV right there would be pretty perfect, but we got to go put that light up. This is, the one wide wall, just like this is, which is why our trash can can't go in that corner right there. It'll have to go over there. I mean, those are such minor details. I like how these pipes turned out. I think it's just random. I was just buying any random thing I could find because they were so stingy with anything decorative. And I like it. This back here is really weird, but I also think it's really cool looking. Oh yeah, and then there's just that straight pipe up there because why not? Little details too, you line all the chairs up except one. Just it gives it that organic look, I love it. I really like how this came out. When I started working, I was really starting to realize this is not a lot of room to work with. But we did it. We got ourselves a little one-bedroom apartment here. Yep, we do. And we didn't interfere with our straight through for running through. I was really cognizant of not trying to break this up and make you go around. I still wanted that easy access from between those 2 points. Got the asphalt. I know I'm starting to repeat myself, but oh my God. I mean, it's almost day 90. We moved in here, like day 14-ish, maybe. Being generous, it was day 20. It took 70-ish days to make this damn prison, and I've mostly had my nose to the grindstone. I've mostly had my nose smashing rocks, smashing them, to get all this concrete. Oh my God, the concrete. Then I needed more stone for this shale, or to add to the shale to make the asphalt. It was a lot. Man, this place is big and there's so much concrete. Oh my God. But we did it. We did it. There's a rail missing up there. These damn zombies. You can't take them anywhere. That's why we can't have nice things. So, I'm kind of rattering on. Rattering? I don't know what that means, but I think you get the gist. So one of the requests that I got, oh yeah, we got to put the spotlight up. Let's go do that. The queen wants me to go find those other 3 traders because she wants to see what all 5 of the different traders look like. And frankly, I'm a little interested in that. I don't know what they all look like. I don't think I've seen 5 distinct different traders. It goes here. Slap it, flip it, rub it down, drop it, click, turn it on. Boom, done. Hey, oh, we're missing a light. Okay, we can fix that. So that was a request that she had. Is there a light on this one too? I might have missed this one as well. Nope, that one's working. It looks like just that one, I guess. So I think I'll do that. Maybe a shorter episode. How much time have we? I've been running my mouth for about 25 minutes nonstop. So I think I'll do that. I think that would be neat, and we can just do a little quick montage of, hey, here's what all 5 traders look like, kind of thing. Oh, sweet, we got one more. And then let me know. I might pitter about and do some of the last minute things on this just so we can get it to that 100%. But I'm not sure. So one of the reasons that we had a big gap in videos, I'm quickly changing subjects, I guess, is the Queen and I, you saw the little sound check shenanigan video. We recorded about 3 or 4 hours of footage. I thought I had the whole sound sync thing figured out. And turns out it really makes you think that you have it figured out. It looks right, in a short 5-minute clip like what I posted. But in a 30-minute clip, by the end of the 30 minutes, and we even have both microphones plugged in to the same computer. They're both plugged into my computer. Being recorded simultaneously by the same program into separate tracks. And by the end of the 30 minutes, they're about a half a second out of sync, which creates a really, really bad echo. And it's such a minute change that it's just unrealistically tedious to try to go through and cut it and slide it over a millisecond every 6 minutes or whatever, to try to keep it in sync, because it's really hard to tell where it starts happening. You can tell where it is happening, but it's really hard to pinpoint when it starts. And I spent days trying different software tricks, play one audio track faster so that, it finishes quicker, to try to make the speeds the same. Man, I tried everything I could think of, I should say. And I cannot figure it out. I'm stumped. So I haven't deleted the footage. I was going to pose it to you guys. If you're willing to accept an echo, I'll put them together. I probably won't spend too much time on the editing, but I'll put them out there, and it'll give you. I'm looking at it right now. So there is. Let's see. No, those. Wait, where are they? Come on. Oh, there it is. 32 minutes of footage, 41 minutes of footage, and 37 minutes of footage. Which, once you cut the crap out when there's nothing going on, that's 3 half-hour-ish episodes of the Queen and I starting a brand new world that you probably saw in the opening of this one, the Queendom. As opposed to the Kingdom, it's the Queendom. So we've got hitting the ground, where am I? Day 1, 8 o'clock in the morning, let's go. We realized the recordings were getting buggered up, so we did keep playing and not recording. So I think we've got the first, so that's what, a couple of hours, about the first 3-4 days maybe. We might have skipped a little bit. Definitely not outside the first week. I think we made it maybe day 8. Bang! Ah! Nope. Bang! We're on day 21 Bang. Now. We're about to fight the day 21 horde. Bang! I can't get it. Bang! Let's try this. I got an idea. Give me this. Yeah, buddy. And some of these. How'd I get up there? Over here. Where'd he go? There he is. He survived that? Are you kidding me? There we go. I got him. Hey, did that clear the grass out? No? Oh, it should have. That'd have been cool. Yeah, I think I've nattered on long enough. So we'll have some more. We'll do that. I'll show you if I make some more progress with just a little tedious shit there. Let me know what you think about the queendom, whether or not you're willing to deal with the echo. I'm telling you, the sound quality, it's by the end, it's a bit much. I'll clean it up a little bit, but I don't want to dump a bunch of effort into it because to make it right would be hard. Oh no. Ooh. Oh, well, at least it didn't re-break. But I think that's the update. Oh, and this was the golden episode. Episode 50. Which, you know, for a lot of these YouTube vets, that's not a big deal, but I'm a YouTube noob. It's really my first series. 50 episodes. And I think we accomplished something pretty cool over there. We did some science out here. It's good. So, I've nodded on. I've asked you a couple of questions. I'd love to hear your answers. I'd love to hear your input, your feedback. Yeah. And you can do all that by going down below, playing with those interactables, and staying classy. Peace out. Wait. Oh, I don't have any. Let's try this. Pairs out.